why can't we seem to fix our world? Why can't we be part of the solution? Some of the news headlines getting the most traction at the moment are concerning the progress of a vaccine. Now, we've never actually been able to create a vaccine against any type of coronavirus, but there have been some good signs that the global medical community might be making some progress. Humanity might yet provide the solution to that problem. Well, yesterday we were thinking about how, despite how serious the current pandemic is, the world has many other problems as well. Problems that we have caused, that we're not the solution to. Food banks are being utilised to max capacity at the moment, pointing to the inequality in our country. Domestic abuse cases have significantly increased during the lockdown in the UK. Why can't we seem to fix the world? It's because sometimes, more often than not, we're part of the problem. It's humanity's selfishness that creates and contributes to so many of the world's problems, summarised in that little Bible word, sin. Now, it's very easy to look around and point the finger, recognising the selfish actions of others that cause problems. But the trouble is, sin isn't just a problem out there, it's a problem in here, in the heart of every one of us. So often we think we're part of the solution, when in reality we're contributing to the problem. You might react by saying, well, I'm a good person, I've never killed anyone, I recycle, I even give away a decent amount of money to charity. Surely I'm part of the solution to fixing the world. But when we reflect on how we've treated others, honestly, I think we start to realise we're not squeaky clean. Often it's our indifference to the suffering around us that betrays the fact we're more concerned with our own comfort than the crises of others. And yesterday we looked at the biggest problem facing humanity is not our relationship with others, but our relationship with God, the creator and sustainer of all life. And God does not simply look at the external, socially acceptable good deeds we do. He looks at our heart, and it's not pretty hearing. Jesus, who has been talking to religious leaders at this point who are obsessed with externally looking like great people, keen to keep up appearances, but were actually hypocrites, says this about why we can't seem to fix the world. Jesus says, "What comes out of a person is what defiles them. For it is from within, out of a person's heart, that evil thoughts come. Sexual immorality, theft, murder, adultery, greed, malice, deceit, lewdness, envy, slander, arrogance, and folly. All these evils come from inside and defile a person." Can you hear what Jesus is saying? It's not our external actions that make us good people, it's what's in our hearts, what our desires are about. Now, again, we might be tempted to distance ourselves from that list. But might I ask, have you ever told a lie? Have you ever stolen? Have you ever engineered situations to get what you want to the detriment of others? I think one by one, when we hold up this picture, this list, this standard Jesus gives next to our own lives, the grim reality is we fall short at every hurdle. Why can't humanity fix the world's problems? I think it's because humanity is like a high-spec sports car, beautifully designed. God did make the world and he made it very, very good. But we're like a sports car with the wrong fuel in our tank. You see, on the outside, everything looks good to go. But the problem is on the inside, undermining the efforts of what the car was designed to do in the first place. That's why our heart and our sin within needs to be dealt with. We can't live how we're meant to live in this world in relationship with the creator we know until our hearts are fixed. Why can't we fix the world? The problem is we're faulty on the inside. And that leaves us searching for a solution outside of ourselves. And that's what we'll be looking at tomorrow. What is that something, that someone that can fix this broken world?